Well, hey. I have a question to ask you.
Yes.
You know, Rhys, Maddox and I have been getting to know each other recently.
Right.
And I was kind of thinking, if you don't mind, maybe putting us as a tag team. Having a match together so I can teach him a couple more things, but in a live setting. You know what I'm saying? Do you think if you can fit it in, could we please?
It's nice you're looking at it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Coming all the way live with H-Town pride. It's the incredible spectacle and four-wheel drive. It's gonna be a rough ride, so button your coat. It's the road, don't you know, bro? This ain't no joke. You got 4 ring posts with 3 ring ropes. 2 battle for 1 win, and they going for broke. So if you don't know, let me dumb it down. It's the reality of wrestling. They the talk of the town.
Credit where credit is due, Sami, because tonight is probably one of my favorite nights of Pro Glory, because our executive manager, Ivory Robin, is once again gracing us with a full night of debuts as Semsei makes his return to welcome somebody new to Reality of Wrestling Glory.
The American Ninja Warrior Semsei, what a way to kick things off here for Road Glory. Another can't-miss edition here tonight at Reality of Wrestling.
His opponent from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 310 pounds, a heavy hitter, HITT!
We are seeing a massive man right here in front of us, and this man is simply known as HITT with 2 T's.
And that second T is for extra effort, and I can see why. This man towering over 6'7", 310 pounds. Talk about an obstacle in the way of Semsei.
Well, the only thing we know about this man is that he is the bruiser of bruisers. This man will literally walk through everybody, no matter the size, no matter the strength. And he comes to us from the Rhodes Wrestling Academy. But Semsei not want to ever back down from a challenge, coming back not just from the Summer of Champions, from his latest stint at American Ninja Warrior. And you know, he's definitely loading up to have a great end of the year here at Glory.
Yeah, it's always great to see the talent of Reality Wrestling getting opportunities all over the world. Semsei has made a name for himself with the American Ninja Warrior, but he made it clear that his home is right here, Reality of Wrestling. He's back to go to the top, and I mean, talk about no rest running into the bullpen. Talk about a bull in this HITT here.
Well, HITT just has to get one big shot, and that could potentially neutralize everything from Semsei.
Yes.
But that agility in full display from the American Ninja Warrior. And look at this here, using the ropes here, Sami. Oh, doesn't even get the DDT.
Yes, Semsei's gonna have to stick and move, stick and move. Oh no, not that kind of move, Semsei.
And there's that big hit from HITT that could potentially neutralize Semsei.
Oh my God!
And that senton in the center, as this could just now become the playground of HITT.
Are you kidding me?
Glory.
There's 310 pounds crushing on the sternum of Semsei.
And HITT now connecting with that shot to the back of the neck. As this man is just known as the heavy hitter, having only started training 2 years ago.
It's another great talent that our great executive manager, Ivory Robin's bringing in here to Reality Wrestling Glory. You want to achieve glory, you want to make a name for yourself, this is your opportunity, and HITT definitely has it right here against Semsei, but look at Semsei.
Using that agility once again to get into an advantageous position, but HITT just swings him around, connects with the backbreaker, and now goes into the cover. 1, 2, almost gets him though. Now HITT used to play basketball at one point, Sami, And he's the kind of player is like, just give me the ball, I will take care of everything else. It doesn't matter. And that didn't really end well for him because he ended up injuring people on the basketball court.
I mean, he bet he injured a bunch of basketballs themselves. I bet it was trouble to get those things inflated with the man with the size, the strength of HITT here. And Semsei trying to fly again, trying to take this big man down, but again getting caught.
And again, this strength
Oh my
from
God.
as he drops Semsei. And once again, look at this cover. Maybe have taken a little too long though, giving Semsei extra time to get extra energy to kick out.
Well, this is HITT's game here. This is HITT's match. He has Semsei complete control here. And I don't know what the strategy is supposed to be for Semsei. He is in the middle of the ring, nowhere to go. That's what he's going to need to do. He's going to need every advantage he can get to try and get HITT literally off of his back. You got a 310-pound man sitting on top of you? It's not a good day at the office.
Semsei.
That was a bad lane for HITT, though.
Semsei used that to his advantage there. Look at the way that he just got swung around with that Blue Thunder bomb. Hit into the cover, but no. Semsei still able to kick out, and now the frustration, it looks like it's starting to build for HITT. A full night of firsts here for Glory, as it looks like HITT could potentially be thinking of going for that Russian roulette. It's in the chamber, but it misses.
Nobody home. Semsei knows he's about to get HITT. Dropped out, but now he's got to take advantage. He's got to take this moment. Come on, Semsei.
Breaks free. Semsei with a double-handed chop. Connects with a second one. Oh, look at the way he actually got that mule kick to the chin.
Yeah, but look at HITT still on his feet. Oh my God.
And now that elbow. Oh, and a Pele kick.
What's Semsei got to do to take this big man down?
It's incredible that Semsei is able to connect with those kicks to the face of HITT. Having to get those hops. As HITT seems rocked.
Oh my God, Semsei up top. HITT, turn around.
Oh, not able to get that chop.
Oh my God, look at the speed of this man. Can you think of a more horrifying thing than a 300-pound man just chugging at you in the corner?
HITT now. Oh, look at that Semsei. Able to break through whatever HITT had in mind. And not using that speed once again. Look at that, twisted around. Oh! Tilt-a-whirl DDT. And Semsei using this to his advantage.
HITT's finally down. You got to keep him down, Semsei.
Oh! And he got him with that yin-yang bang up to the side of the head. And that's enough to put away HITT.
Yin Mang Bang indeed.
Semsei first had to cut down the big man to size because there was no way he was going to connect with that yin-yang bang, and he was able to do it from a seated position to HITT, and that nets Semsei the victory here tonight.
Semsei, I can't believe he was able to weather the storm and get a huge victory. What a way to kick off Glory, Kirby.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Taylor, and joining me at this time is Oro Anan.
Hello, hello. You like it? Hello, what up?
Oro, we are so glad to have you back at Reality of Wrestling. How are you feeling tonight?
What a question. I always feel great. Look, I always feel good. And I know last time I may have come a little bit short. But at the end of the day, I am always and will always be the main man. And tonight, Rudy Garza, my guy, you're going to get kicked left and right. And you're going to like it and you're going to love it. Listen, tonight, the main man, Oro Anan, proves to everybody why he's exactly that.
Following contest scheduled for one fall, is for the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championships! Introducing first, the combined weight of 430 pounds, the team of B.Y. Shea, and the fellow big man,
Steele and T.Y. Shane are about to try and do the impossible and walk away tag team champions here tonight, Sami.
Clearly the fans still love Steele, but this rocker's gonna get rocked.
We command your respect.
And there goes. At a combined weight of 500 pounds.
You better protect your
They
neck,
are
'cause we
your
command your respect.
defending reality
We don't talk,
wrestling
we
tag
do. When we
team
step, show respect.
champions,
Yeah, we breaking your
Big Luther
Cause we command your respect. Tempo with the speed, Luther bring the power. Every bell that rings, that's an hour. Ain't no mercy when
Well, speaking of dominance, if you were to look up that word in the dictionary, I guarantee you a picture of the command would be plastered on that dictionary, because these two have been the most impressive tag team champions that we have ever seen here in quite some time.
Terrell Tempo, Big Luther, the command. All caps, Kirby. Road Tag Team Champions for a reason. They've been dominating the scene, putting out feelers, putting out if anybody wants to step up, come and get you some. And I can appreciate that T.Y. Shane and Steele want to take that opportunity, but I don't know how smart it is for these two young kids. Terrell Tempo, a road veteran, and Big Luther has been absolutely dominant.
Well, T.Y. Shane, the real Okie, here teaming with Steele. I'm still just curious how these two found each other, how these two came together to try and become tag team champions, as it looks like Steele is starting this matchup against Big Luther.
I would never want to find myself in any chat rooms that have Steele in them, and I definitely wouldn't want to be on the end of a big boot from Big Luther.
And just like that, we are back exactly where the command is always at in these tag team championship matches. As just one shot from Luther changes the entire complexity, as we got the defib.
That's simple. Big Luther. You get caught with a big hand from Luther, say nighty-night.
And now Terrell Tempo with the viral plex.
I appreciate that Steele's a tough guy. You gotta be tough to wear pants like that. But it is another level when you're in with Tempo. Feel that tempo.
Into the cover here, 1, 2, but Steele able to kick out.
You can just feel it, just feel that confidence, Kirby. The command and complete control, not just in this matchup, but in this entire tag team division.
You know, Terrell Tempo's guidance, definitely not something to be taken lightly, as there's like T.Y. Shane. Oh!
What the hell was that?
We got a tag here. It's T.Y. Shane gets himself in this matchup. But it looks like Steele got taken out. Oh, leg lariat there from T.Y. Shane into the cover. Almost steals the championships, but only a 1 count.
These guys don't know who they're in the ring with. This is the command. All caps. T.Y. Shane disrespecting Tempo here.
Well, this man all the way from Slaughterhouse, Oklahoma, from the pig farms. You know, he found himself wrestling with pigs.
Well, he's found himself in the mud now.
He grew up wrestling with pigs, but I don't think he expected to wrestle with the likes of Terrell Tempo and Big Luther, who is now the legal man here for the command. Steele running right into a brick wall straight from Louisiana.
Yeah, welcome to reality of wrestling, T.Y. Shane.
And now the Louisiana Punch. Thanks for coming, the real Okie.
We command your respect.
Here are your winners and Reality Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
We command your respect.
They don't pay these guys by the hour. They come in, take care of business, and they exit the building. It is that simple for the command.
You talk tough, better mean what you say, cause we don't play games. We make them pay from the streets to the ring. Every rep, every check, we demand, we command, we respect.
Do you want to become a professional wrestler? Booker T's Reality Wrestling training facility in Texas City, Texas is a 15,000 square foot facility with over 50 full-time students and wrestlers from around the world. Inside sits a 9,000 square foot venue set up for weekly shows where our students will showcase their skills in front of a live studio television audience. In the back, a full weight room complete with state-of-the-art equipment and personal trainers, along with a full staff and personnel running the day-to-day operations. Reality Wrestling provides everything you need to become a well-rounded professional wrestler, learning under the two-time WWE Hall of Famer Booker T. Referees, ring announcers, and commentators. At Reality Wrestling, we just don't teach you how to be a professional wrestler, but how to be an elite sports entertainer. This is the reality of wrestling.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. First, from Sinaloa, Mexico, weighing in at 185 pounds, is the Morning Star, Rudy Garza.
The night of first continues as Rudy Garza is about to take on another humongous challenge in his career in the form of Oro Anan.
New music, new gear, new attitude from the Morning Star, Rudy Garza. Rudy's ready here tonight on Glory.
From Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 85 kilos, the main man, Oro Anan.
For the first time, Oro Anan is not competing in the main event here at Reality of Wrestling. But that doesn't mean that this match does not have main event qualities here, Sami, because these two very well could main event any event here at Reality of Wrestling, and I think that just speaks to the talent that we have here tonight.
You want to be the best of the best, you have to be in that Bro Glory locker room. And count Rudy Garza and Oro Anan among them. Yes, this match could main event anywhere all over the world. Oro Anan considers himself to have been to the mountaintop and now trying to climb back up here, and he has that opportunity. And he better not look past a very game Morning Star and Rudy Garza.
Well, the last time we saw Oro Anan here at Glory, he was in a matchup, a classic matchup, if you will, against Eli Knight, who Eli Knight has been mounting himself an insane amount of momentum here as of late. But tonight he faces the other side of that equation in Rudy Garza, a man who is looking to rebuild his own momentum to a championship opportunity. Oh!
Look at this, firing up from Oro. I don't think Oro is none too pleased with the seemingly lackadaisical attitude that Rudy Garza bringing in this matchup. But is that just a bit of mind games from the Morning Star? Don't try to think that you know exactly what the game plan is from Rudy, Oro.
Well, we've seen
there you go.
We've seen Rudy here in the ring against the likes of Axiom, against the likes of Edgestone, against the likes of Zillafatu, to name a few. What kind of challenge do you think Oro Anan poses against the Morning Star?
Look, Oro's got everything to build on, but he's got to get the job done in that ring. Oro came on with such fever, such prospect. I mean, it's been months trying to get him signed here to Reality of Wrestling Glory. He can't come in here and then lose all that momentum. What does that say about Oro?
Right now, Oro. Oh, look at the way that he just hung up Rudy on that top rope with that DDT. And now from the top. Oh! The dynamic striker is in full display here tonight as he connects with that mule kick from the top rope.
Dynamic indeed, oh man.
Cover here from Oro, but a quick kick out from Garza.
Both these men have got so much to prove. And I heard all the reality wrestling fans here, they're clamoring for Oro Anan. He's got the pink hairdo, and all the kids love that here with Oro. And I think people are looking past Rudy Garza, who has just as much to lose here tonight, just as much momentum to gain here with the victory here on Glory.
It would probably be the most momentum he could gain, as the momentum just took Oro Anan over to the outside from that drop kick.
Pick your spot, take advantage. That's Rudy Garza to a T. Now telling the referee to count him out. He'll take a win however he can get it.
And that's the danger of Oro Anan's offense. You will see him try and do flashy techniques, but it could potentially prove to be fatal, just like Rudy Garza was able to take advantage there. We got to get a replay there of that drop kick, that spill that Oro took to the outside was nasty. And now Rudy Garza right back on the attack.
Let's count to 5 for Oro back in here, but look at Rudy Garza not wasting any time, staying right on top of Oro.
Rudy Garza, a former television champion, a former tag team champion, as of late, really just being super different on social media, a more sadistic side of himself that he's been showing.
Yeah, Rudy Garza proved a long time ago he was a lot more than a renegade. Rudy Garza has got everything it takes to be a top star in this business. He just needs that one big win, that one singular moment to push him over the edge. Is that moment here tonight?
It looks like Oro Anan took a big hit there to the back of the head from that turnbuckle, and now Rudy Garza has got his target.
And you've got to be sadistic if you want to turn things up a notch. That's what Rudy Garza's got to do. He didn't find the success, so he's doing exactly what you would tell any other athlete. You got to turn up the volume.
Ro Nation trying to lend their energy here to Oro Anan, the main man, trying to be the main man here at Glory.
Yeah, he's not the main man yet. He can call himself that all he wants. He's going to have to win over Rudy Garza to call himself that here.
Planted him right on his face there, did Garza, but Oro able to kick out to continue this matchup.
Or can anybody just call themselves what they want, Kirby? Can I call myself the main man? Can you? I don't think so, all right?
I mean, you can call yourself whatever you want, Sami.
I know I can. I'm talking about you. You definitely can't. And I don't think that this young man, he thinks he can just come in here and just be exactly...
Oh, look at that!
What the hell? Where did that come from?
It came from Oro Anan, as now he is starting to unload here on Garza. And Rudy Garza gingerly getting back up to his feet. Oro Anan now just driving the face into the top of the turnbuckle there.
Grab him by the hair. This is a vicious side now of Oro.
Oro Anan. Oh, look at this. He gets caught, maybe, potentially. Oh, and once again plants Oro Anan into the cover. That's gonna do it. No.
Now that flurry from Oro, I thought that was all over for Rudy. Rudy able to turn it around almost from out of nowhere, face first. Still not enough to keep Oro Anan down. Rudy got to be thinking, what do I got to do?
These two are giving it their all as everybody is jockeying for position. As we know, Sub-Zero is looming just a few weeks away. That open hand strike there from Oro, and now from Rudy as well. Ooh! These two just trading big shots in the center of the ring.
Oh, man. You can't leave anything to chance. You got to go blow for blow. You got to keep it at 100. Rudy Garza trying to put it away.
Oh, the Pele kick from Oro Anan. Oh, look at that! He planted him into the cover. Once again, Rudy Garza almost steals it.
Ugly but effective offense, still not able to keep men down. God, what do either of these guys have to do, Kirby?
They're gonna have to dig deeper because this is a brand new challenge for both of these competitors.
Rudy, what are you doing, Rudy?
Rudy thinking about going up top.
I know when you can't get the job, you gotta turn it up a notch, but maybe, I don't know if you should be going up top.
Look at this! That's not a spot where you wanna be against Oro Anan. It's now Oro. Oh, wheel kick. And look at that, just hanging on to Rudy Garza. As this time, he folds him in half.
Rudy getting clobbered here.
And that's gonna do it for Rudy here tonight.
My God. Well, that was pretty decisive.
Here is your winner, Oro Anan!
After that call of autumn, Oro Anan was able to put away Rudy Garza as he now begins to build his momentum here for glory. Well, I hope you are ready, ladies and gentlemen, because coming up next, the Command defends their Tag Team Championship against a brand new team here, again, to continue our night of firsts.
Hey, you okay?
Oh yeah.
I see a look in your eyes. You ready?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Born ready.
All right, good. Now, like we were doing when we did a little bit of training together, just listen to me, but also use some techniques, okay?
Yes, sir.
And remember, it's not on us to follow the rules, it's on the ref to enforce them, okay? Okay, good. We do what we need to do to win. Okay, baby, let's go. Come on, go. Swoop. Woof.
Finally put pen to paper, and they are making their tag team debut here for glory. But the challenge ahead of them is quite the interesting pairing, Sami.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is gonna be the first time. Talk about a night of firsts. You got Tap 2.0 in action, but for the first time ever, we're gonna see what I'm gonna still keep calling a very unlikely, what are you gonna call friendship, a mentor-mentee relationship between Erik Lockhart and the king of the next generation, Rhys Maddox.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 380 pounds, the king of the next generation, Rhys Maddox, and the smoothest Erik Lockhart.
You know, we've had the brothers Lockhart, we've had the cousins Lockhart. What would you call this duo, Sami?
Madlock? Rhys Maddox has been a firecracker ever since coming on the scene in reality of wrestling. It's this young kid. I think the only thing that he really needed was a mentor, and man, talk about a pick'em to finally get one in Erik Lockhart.
Well, we know that Rhys Maddox has studied Erik Lockhart tape for years now, it seems like. And now he finds himself not across the ring from him, but teaming with him. It's gonna be interesting to see how much that tape study has paid off now that he gets to team with the man. But across the ring from them is two individuals who are being trained currently by Clay Roberts. Tap 2.0 as Orrin West is the first man up here against Erik Lockhart as we see the first tag of the matchup as Rhys Maddox makes himself legal in this matchup.
We got a lot of young blood here in this matchup. Team Tap 2.0, only 21 and 19 years of age. Hard to believe that even they are still older than this young Rhys Maddox.
Cover here from Orrin West, but a quick kick out.
And Rhys Maddox, there's almost a drop in the bucket here. Has had such success. Is he going to be able to turn, as you say, like studying so much from Erik Lockhart? I would like to think that all the talent and reality of wrestling have been studying Erik Lockhart and studying Clay Roberts. I don't know if I've ever seen Erik Lockhart do that, though.
Rent-free elbow, and now into the cover here, but a kick out from Orrin West there. And now, I've got to ask you here, Sami, these two teams are new to the scene here at Glory. However, Tap has been together at the behest of Clay Roberts.
So smooth.
Who do you think is going to be able to get a high upper hand here first? Or who do you think is going to have the most chemistry here between these two teams, rather?
Well, look, I got to believe that night and day, Tap 2.0 have been sitting under the tutelage of Clay Roberts. They've been working so long together. I'm really not sure how much Lockhart and Rhys Maddox have really worked together. It's very interesting to see how Lockhart and Rhys will function as a team
Oh, it looks like Rhys Gaynor got himself tagged in here for tap, but look at that, Erik Lockhart perhaps falling on those habits, taking Orin West on the outside. It looks like Rhys Maddox is confused as to why he did that.
I'm concerned to see if Erik Lockhart can really even trust Rhys Maddox after what happened.
Hold on, sorry, Sammy. It looked like Erik Lockhart was creating an opening for Rhys in the corner to potentially cheat.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. So can Erik Lockhart trust Rhys Maddox to do the right thing? The right thing would have been to take advantage with the referee's back turn and assault one half of 2.0 here.
The right thing would be to get a tag and then continue the matchup.
There's the tag.
You can't get involved unless you're breaking a pinfall. That's what's going on here. Looks like maybe a miscommunication here. Erik Lockhart has got Rhys Maddox up.
Oh no, maybe not.
Sitting him right into the crossbody. Tag team offense here that Rhys Maddox himself didn't expect and almost gets the win there.
Look at Erik Lockhart knows how to use his tag team partner to its fullest advantage, literally tossing Rhys Maddox. Almost got a 3 count there.
And Erik Lockhart, look at that, using the destruction. Oh, but this time referee Valen saw it. And the miscommunication between those two creates an opening for tap 2.0.
And you see Rhys and Erik Lockhart, they're arguing over from the get-go here. And I know that Rhys has been trying to get Erik Lockhart to turn the cheek, maybe do things what you're going to argue, Kirby, is the right way to do things.
It's how competitors do it, Sammy. It's the way professional wrestling works.
Look, Lockhart did the right thing with Eli Knight, and we saw how that young kid treated his mentor, Erik Lockhart. Erik's just trying to teach the next generation the right thing, the way to succeed. Lockhart is trying to do his best to teach Rhys Maddox, who professes himself the king of the next generation, how to become that king.
Well, the king of the next generation seems to be done in this generation right now, as Tap 2.0 almost picks up the victory.
It's clear that Tap 2.0 have been listening to Clay Roberts a lot better than Rhys Maddox has been listening to Erik Lockhart so far.
And that advice from Clay Roberts could potentially be netting them a victory here in their tag team debut.
I appreciate that Clay Roberts is not even at ringside. He's letting Tap 2.0 go out on their own, trying to make a name for themselves on their own. And what would it mean if they were able to get a victory over this budding relationship between Rhys Maddox and Erik Lockhart?
It will be a massive victory on the win column for them for sure. As we know, the tag team division is on fire right now. We will see the Command actually defend those tag team championships later on tonight. And maybe a victory here could move either of these teams closer to contention against the Command, as we see another tag there from Tap as Orin West becomes the legal competitor here. Rhys Maddox in a bad way right now, Sammy.
Well, it's Rhys Maddox's fault. The only reason he's in this position is because of Rhys Maddox.
Cover from West, 1, 2. Oh, but a kick out from Rhys Maddox.
Rhys was too busy trying to argue with Erik Lockhart, trying to be the angel on Erik Lockhart's shoulder, and he's paying for it.
That's actually a good analogy there, Sam. I'll give you points for that. The devil and the angel on your shoulder between Rhys and Erik Lockhart. That's really what it's felt like. That's what this relationship has for sure felt like. Over the last few weeks, it looks like Rhys Maddox.
Rhys got the hair of an angel. He's got to make a tag to Lockhart.
Lockhart back in his wheelhouse.
But Rhys, make the tag. Come on. Yeah.
And there it is. Lockhart is legal. Rhys Gaynor is legal. And Lockhart unloading. It's like I'm looking into the past here to the former tag team champion.
Oh my God, look how smooth Erik Lockhart is here. Wow.
That right there is the kind of action that we've seen from Lockhart. And it made him one of the most popular superstars in the inception of reality of wrestling. As he drops an elbow.
Signature smooth synergy from Erik Lockhart here. Going it all on his own, taking out Tap.
The butterfly suplex. Vintage Lockhart. As Orin West hanging up in a position where he doesn't want to be at. Oh! And Erik Lockhart is just taking it to Tap 2.0 all by himself, as it looks like Gaynor found his opening.
Oh, look at that.
Sunset flip. Roll through from Lockhart. And a swing around.
My God. The ease that Erik Lockhart puts you right in the position he wants you in. Does anybody own that ring better than Erik Lockhart? Oh!
Plants down Rhys Gaynor in the center of the ring.
Look at Erik looking over at his partner, Rhys Maddox here.
He could be going for the pinfall here. Instead,
His fans want him to tag in Rhys. Come on, Lockhart, go for the pin. You got the match. Oh, what the hell?
Erik Lockhart seems hesitant here, Sami. And there's the tag to Rhys Maddox. As now, Rhys Maddox, off with his head. Into the cover, 1, 2. Erik Lockhart gave the victory to Rhys. That's teamwork.
I don't understand. Why would Lockhart give the glory to Rhys Maddox?
I'm just as flabbergasted as you are, Sami. This is an Erik Lockhart I feel we haven't seen in quite some time here at Reality of Wrestling. He willingly gave a victory to Rhys Maddox, getting that tag.
This relationship was supposed to be Lockhart influencing Rhys Maddox, and it feels more like Maddox is influencing Erik Lockhart.
Things you love to see, Sami. We've got more Reality of Wrestling glory coming at you, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere.
Row Nation, tonight we will see in the main event Edge Stone versus my guest at this time, Duke Hanson.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, Duke Hanson has returned to Reality of Wrestling. And the last time I was here, in singles competition, I got a pinfall victory over a Triple Crown champion in Cam Cole. No easy task. Now I know that this is professional wrestling. I'm a professional wrestler. I'm meant to come here, I'm meant to stand in this very spot, and I'm meant to brag about it. I'm meant to be shouting it from the rooftops. I'm meant to be over the moon at the fact that I defeated a Triple Crown champion in Cam Cole. But guess what? I'm not. Because if I'm being honest, and that seems to happen a lot more the older I get, it felt like a fluke. And I'm meant to be on this big redemption tour. I want to reclaim my spot at the top of the mountain in professional wrestling. And I cannot do that if it's a fluke. I cannot do that if it's luck. It has to be definitive. That's why I'm back tonight. That's why I returned to Reality of Wrestling. Because I'm going to get another win. I'm going to build some momentum. And tonight that happens at the expense of Edge Stone. Now, Stone, I'm going to keep this very short and sweet, just like your attention span. Enjoy it while it's good. Because I've known Booker T for a very long time. Edge Stone, Booker T is very good at chewing you up, spitting you out, and finding a new shiny toy to play with. And trust me when I say this, it doesn't feel good.
DSS was created in 1999, and we've made ourselves a one-stop shop. We have everything anybody would need in the scaffold business.
DSS can manufacture over 70,000 metric tons of material a year. We regularly inventory about 40 million pounds on the shelf, ready to go.
We stock every type of scaffolding there is here, from commercial scaffold to industrial scaffold to formworks to shoring.
We do a lot of OEM product for various customers, but we have the ability to manufacture, if you're talking about steel, stainless, aluminum, anything you want.
We can supply our customers on demand.
We can pull orders and load same day. It's not a problem. We make it happen.
We make the safest, highest quality, durable product at the most reasonable price possible.
And we're back.
Row Nation, the following contest is your main event. From Adelaide, South Australia, at 6'5", weighing in at 260 pounds.
Duke Hanson is back at Reality of Wrestling once again for the first time since the Gold Rush Gauntlet, where he was unsuccessful to get himself a championship opportunity. But that does not mean he is shying away from tough challenges here at Glory.
that stone don't crumble. Stone, 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 stone. We taking over here to dominate. With the stone hand, got all the way. Who wants stone? Stone, stone, stone. We taking over here to dominate. With the stone hand, get up on the way. Who wants stone? Stone, stone, stone. Pressing them focus and take the product. In this ring, I am focused. I am the problem. When the focus, I was such a Mr. Problem. I'm only getting started. I'm the future. I'm the
Now, Kirby, the fact is that yes, Ed Stone is no longer the Booker T Legends champion, and that's the fact that that blemish exists is something we don't need to be talking about because he's still the hand-chosen man here at Royal Glory. He's still the man that represents the two-time Hall of Famer Booker T, and clearly Duke Hanson has got a personal relationship with Booker T. This is going to be ultra-personal, ultra-quick here in our main event.
And it's also the man that is the next contender for the WWE ID Championship. We know that a clash between him and Cap Jones is coming soon, but he's got to get past Duke Hanson first. Could you imagine if Duke Hanson is able to stop that momentum right here at Glory for Stone tonight?
Look, I wanted to have talk to Duke Hanson in the back, but frankly, my neck was hurting from looking up at this man. Duke Hanson has got a huge opportunity. Ed Stone is the #1 contender for the WWE ID Championship. And the fact that he even earned that, I mean, this man should have already been the champion. This man should be decorated in gold. Gold more glittering than the ridiculous tights that Duke Hanson is wearing here in our main event.
That's a good color on Hanson if you were to ask me, but Duke Hanson is a man whose X handle is literally 6'5". He's proud of his height. He doesn't really meet people that are able to match him in that department. But tonight he actually stands across the ring from somebody that not only matches him that, but potentially gives him a different challenge from not just the strength perspective, but an agility perspective, Sami.
That's right, I mean, Duke Hanson, known for his size, but also his agility. But Ed Stone, he's got that in spades himself. And look at this, and both men meeting in the middle, neither one budges. Pec flex from Stone.
It's going to be interesting to see if Duke Hanson maybe has some agility on his side, as these two are just meeting strength for strength, as Hanson was going for another shoulder block, and Stone managed to stay one step ahead there.
And Stone always one step ahead instead of Hanson, not letting these fans get into his head.
And Stone looking to bounce back after that championship loss to Tavion Heights over on Platinum.
Why do you keep bringing that up?
Because it's what happens, Sami.
What are you doing? What are you doing here? You know Booker T watches this show, right? Why are you bringing stuff like this up? Look, Ed Stone is a man's man, a champion without a championship title. He doesn't need a belt to prove that he's a legend. He's a legacy here.
And I'm the one that said he's the #1 contender for the ID Championship, Sami. Come on. As right now Hanson was able to finally take down the Stone Titan with that shoulder block. And this right here is what earned him championships, not just across the independent scene, but also in WWE NXT at one point. Oh, drops the elbow as Hanson is unloading on Stone here in our main event for Reality of Wrestling Glory.
Stone trying to take a breather here.
As the Night of First continues to deliver here.
Now, come on.
As these two are just fighting on the outside.
Stone trying to take his regulated 15 on the outside, and Hanson not allowing it.
His what?
You always get a 15-minute break, 15-second break. Whatever you want. Ed Stone can do whatever he wants.
I think you need to learn how to tell time, Sami, as Hanson, look at that. Oh, we were questioning if he would be able to match Stone, and that was an incredible effort to put away Stone. Oh.
My God, he suplexed him from one side of the ring to the other.
Did we reinforce the ring in between matches? Because that should have collapsed the entire ring, Sami. I mean, that German suplex was insanity.
6'5" and throwing him around like a cruiserweight. Duke Hanson is the real deal, and he's going to have to be if he's going to try to get the edge. No pun intended on Ed Stone.
Well, I'm glad you're finally coming around on Hanson. You were asking if he could be the real deal earlier, and now look at that, Stone answers with a back suplex of his own.
I will see your suplex, and I will raise you another.
Cover here from Stone, 2. But a kick out from Hanson continues this main event.
And I don't really really appreciate the comments that Duke Hanson made earlier tonight either. But the fact that Duke Hanson, formerly in WWE NXT, and you think that he's got a bitter pill and he's taking that out on Booker T, and that's why he's zeroing in on Booker T's hand-chosen superstar here at Road Glory in Edge Stone? Is that a coincidence, Kirby?
I mean,
got nothing to say. That's what I thought.
I mean, he had a relationship with Booker T. He was a Raw original here years ago. That's why he has one banner literally hanging up there on the rafters.
Yeah, we got banners with Duke Hanson. We got banners of everyone. There should be banners of Edge Stone around here.
Into to the victory, no.
But there aren't, because that's how humble and just humble Edge Stone is. I can't even think of another word, because the word that encapsulates Edge Stone the best is humble.
I think you may need that dictionary that we were talking about earlier in the command to look up the word humble, because I don't think that describes Stone in any sense of the word.
I'm actually surprised he's not from Humble, Texas, but he's live here tonight in Texas City.
Cover here, 1, 2, almost gets the victory there. It's actually pronounced humble, as right now Hanson is continuing to stay in this matchup. Stone maybe starting to get a little frustrated here with referee MJ Bell.
He's frustrated he hasn't been able to put Duke Hanson away, and who wouldn't be? Edge Stone not used to working by the hour here, and look at this. Bear hug. I don't know if Duke Hanson's ever been put in a bear hug before.
I don't think anybody's been able to manhandle Hanson this kind of way, because again, I don't think he's ever met anybody like Edge Stone.
I've said from day one that Edge Stone, if you drew a wrestler from the ground up, he'd look like Edge Stone. He's got the size, he's got the charisma, he's got the athleticism, he's got the look, he's got the presence, and he's got Booker T backing him up.
You know, I'm actually shocked that Booker T is not here right now. Usually he's right behind Stone, watching his every move, trying to get any kind of advantage possible.
What are you trying to say, Kirby? You think there's some reason for that? Booker T's a very busy man, all right? Don't read anything into that. Just like we shouldn't be reading into the fact that Duke Hanson got a little bit of offense in there. A bit of a stalemate now.
As these two now are trading shots in the center of the ring in this main event. And listen to the Row Nation fully behind Hanson, as Hanson unloading in the corner. And now he's fired up.
My goodness. Hanson unloading. Stone, watch out!
Oh! Hanson trying to refine his purpose in this industry, and he could be about to find it with a victory here over Stone. Could be just seconds away. Oh! Power slam into the cover. Almost gets Stone. What a matchup this is, Sami.
That power slam would have gotten a gold star that matches the gold tights of Duke Hanson. Shades of another gold superstar, but still not enough to keep Edge Stone down.
And Stone now sends Hanson to the outside. Look at Duke. Oh! Connects with that shoulder to the midsection, and now again that agility, full display, but this time Stone managed to hang on to the rope. He knew what was coming.
Now these guys hopping over these ropes like there's nothing. Look at Stone, oh my God! Freestanding head scissors, my goodness, Stone!
And now,
spear! That's right! Cut him in half!
The Stone Titan goes into the cover to put away Duke! Oh! At the very last second, Duke gets that left shoulder up! Incredible effort here by both of these competitors for this main event, Sami!
Look at the eyes! Look at the eyes of Edge Stone! He is incensed. You gotta watch your back, referee. Don't get in the face of Stone. There's a different look in the eye of Edge Stone, the #1 contender for the WWE ID Championship.
Oh, and a shot there from Duke from the top.
That's a big man up on that top turnbuckle. Oh my
that
God.
Headbutt connects. That head is hard as stone.
Yeah, what does the stone do? It doesn't crumble, Kirby. But Duke Hanson's about to crumble.
We talked about the ring being reinforced earlier. Hopefully it was, because if this superplex connects, It would be dangerous for everybody here.
When Duke, Duke trying to, no.
From the top. Bomb! Into the cover. No! The shoulders are down.
Oh my!
Almost took the match. What an insane matchup we are seeing here.
Hold on!
It's a full Boston crab.
Hold on, Stone!
Is connected here.
This isn't fair!
In the center of the ring. Road Nation.
Crawl!
Tap. As Stone gets the legs twisted off, but that creates the opening.
They're fighting out of it.
As these two are just throwing haymakers at each other. They're throwing everything that they've got in their arsenal.
Oh!
And now Duke manages to push away Stone here. Now, oh no! Stone pulling the official MJ Bell in the way.
Referee, what are you doing? Get in the way!
What do you mean getting in the way? He got pulled in the way.
I mean, good. Take it in front of the team.
Duke trying to wake up the official.
Duke's clearly not happy with what he did. Well, you maybe just watch where you're going. Watch your aim.
He can't win this match if there's no official.
He can't go on the outside.
He's going right after Stone.
Oh!
Second. What? Was that the ring bell?
It was. But right now.
And now it's Stone Atlas.
That's right. But there's no referee.
Stone connected with the Stone Atlas.
Look at that.
And the almost lifeless body of MJ Bell gets dragged there.
Cover, come on.
It looks like he's coming too.
Let's come on, cover.
He has no idea of the bell shot. And MJ Bell comes to 3. You gotta be kidding me.
Justice prevails.
These two were having an incredible competitive matchup here in our main event, and then Edge Stone has to go and do that. Connects with a bell shot on the outside. You gotta be kidding me, Sami.
What they did was a battle of bulls. Two great athletes, and the better man won fair and square. Congratulations, Edge Stone.
Fair and square. You don't even know what that means.
Edge Stone bringing glory, figuratively and literally, to House Booker T. He might be a former legacy champion, but he's the champion in all of our hearts, Kirby.
Speaking of championships, now he looks ahead to that showdown with Cap Jones with the ID Championship on the line as Edge Stone gets that victory one way or another against Duke Hanson. As that has been it for us here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for World Glory. On behalf of our executive producers, Booker T and Charmel Huffman and Kevin Bernhardt, that has been Sami K. My name is Kirby Carrion, and we will see you next time for Reality of Wrestling.